What up? Watching another episode of Dallas Ebonics where we talk black. And so it was something that had happened the other day up there in Plano during the snowstorm or whatever. It was a little kid walking home, looked like he was just walking from the store. And the police started messing with him and it just turned into a whole thing. So if you ain't seen the video, I'm going to play it now.
Arrested for walking in a Plano street during last week's winter weather. The entire encounter was caught on camera. The high school student believes he was arrested because he's black, but Plano's chief of police believes his officers' actions were not racially motivated. Fox 4's David Santendry has the details. David.
Natalie, the 18-year-old says video of George Floyd and other black men killed or hurt by police officers makes him feel uneasy around law enforcement. Plano's chief of police tells me he's dropping the charge because it does not fit what officers were initially called out to investigate.
Hey, man. Whoop. You trying to get home? Are you trying to get home?
18-year-old Rodney Reese was stopped by Plano police officers while walking home from work at Walmart during the Texas freeze last Tuesday night. Police say someone called, concerned that a black male wearing a short-sleeved shirt was stumbling along the icy conditions. It was a welfare check. Reese lives with his mom just a few blocks away, right down the street from where he works. He repeatedly told officers he was fine.
Sir, look, we just want to talk to you. All right?
I'm on the way home. I'm straight.
Okay. Okay, but you're walking in the middle of the road.
I understand it. I do this every night, literally. I'm straight.
Okay. You ain't cold or nothing?
No.
With that cheap shirt on?
Officers continued to follow him, however, for 2 minutes and 17 seconds.
We're doing an investigation.
I don't care. I'm going home.
You were officially detained.
No.
Yes, yes you are.
Bro.
Before handcuffs were placed around his wrists.
Just relax.
Just relax, all right?
Just relax.
We're just trying to talk to you.
I got an anger problem. Please get off me. No.
Stop.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to touch.
Yeah, you didn't stop. Put your hands behind your back now. You are not free to go.
Wow.
The next thing you do is going to be get a charge right now.
For what?
Because you're pushing on an officer.
I'm not pushing. How am I pushing on?
Reese was arrested for walking in the street. The official charge, pedestrian in the roadway. The high school student spent the night in jail.
They just treated me like I was a criminal or something.
The teen says he was walking along the street because the area off to the side of it, seen in this photo taken the next day, was covered in ice and snow. He says he kept walking away because he didn't need help.
Just a simple encounter. A simple encounter. That's why I tried to dodge you. So I could make it home. I don't know.
Friends and loved ones say he's just a good kid with a clean record who was scared.
I know the kid's character. I know the kid's demeanor.
Plano Police Chief Ed Drain backs his officers for checking on Reese.
There's a lot of information that we know about this case that we didn't know at the time. Those officers did not know his age. They didn't know he was 18. They didn't know he worked at Walmart. They didn't know where he lived.
First of all, you were in the roadway, which is a safety hazard, and you're not supposed to be in the roadway.
Still, he says the arrest wasn't consistent with the reason officers went out there, a welfare check. He says the 18-year-old was difficult to cooperate with, but that he has a right to not cooperate. He's dropping the charge.
They should have taken him home, is where he should have gone.
The police department will determine if an internal investigation is warranted. Chief Drain doesn't believe race was a factor in the arrest.
But I can't get inside people's hearts. I can't get inside people's heads.
As for Reese,
just because I'm black, that's it. Just because I'm black, I fit the description. I don't even think the call would happen, honestly.
We're just trying to figure out where you're going.
Home. I just said that.
he believes it's the only reason.
Relax this arm.
Relax your arms, okay? Relax your arms.
The police chief says Reese resisted arrest, but the department did not file that charge. If you'd like to see how this played out frame by frame, we have posted a link to the entire video over on our website. That's fox4news.com.
That's crazy. But we got to understand, bro, God is trying to wake us up. God is trying to wake us up. These people are getting more and more aggressive in the way that they handle us. I'm noticing they getting bolder in the way that they handle us because they already know all they got to do is just make up any old bullshit excuse and they can pretty much do whatever they want. All y'all niggas that left and went to the suburbs back in the day trying to give your kids a better life and all of that, I understand all that, but y'all got a decision to make. Suburbs just as dangerous as the hood now. So y'all got a decision to make. Yeah, I seen they dropped the charges on him, you know, but they already said he was guilty of resisting arrest. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I mean, out of all that, y'all still managed to find him guilty of something? As if y'all dropping the charges some kind of hookup or something. He should never even been messed with in the first place. So yeah, they dropped the charges, but the damage is already done. I mean, ain't no telling what that boy thinking. You know, he might be feeling belittled. I mean, he might be feeling all kind of stuff, bro, you know. So the damage is done, but we got to figure out how we need to move to prevent this from happening again, bro. We need to have a plan in place to prevent stuff like this from happening again, because we all know they could have killed that boy. We all know it. Let's just they could have killed that boy and got away with it. Soon as he resisted arrest, they could have killed him and got away with it. Come on, bro. We know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So we got to figure out a plan to keep stuff like that from happening. You know, hey, y'all got to stop walking around these suburbs full of white people at night by yourself. Y'all got to stop doing that. I used to have a job in San Angelo, Texas, and it at McDonald's, and there was a black woman, an older black woman that worked there, and she used to drive me home because she said she was afraid for me to walk home at night. I probably had to walk about 30 minutes to get back to the house. She used to drive me home, bro. That's how we got to look out for each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying he didn't have a ride. I mean, maybe he was just walking to the store. I don't know. But I'm just saying, bro, we can't be walking around these suburbs at night by ourselves. You know what I mean? Like, you a walking target, bro. Like, young black man, like, come on, bro. Like, we got to be smarter than that. And I know how it is, bro. Like, I know, like, these people will stop you for absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I already know that you shouldn't have to make any adjustments. Like, you wasn't doing nothing. I already understand all that. But in real life, we know that don't nobody care about that. We know that they don't care if you're doing something or not. They'll make up some shit. So we just got to do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, it ain't right, but we got to do what we got to do. And another thing important for us to understand, if you ain't going to outright take off running, don't keep walking. Don't do that, bro. Don't do that, because you make yourself a target. These people are scared to death of us. You know what I'm saying? So if you walking away from them, even though you know you ain't doing nothing wrong, you walking away from them, bro, they could say anything. They could say his hand swung the wrong way. It looked like he was reaching for something. You putting yourself at risk. But at the same time, I can understand, you know, you always at risk. When I was in Mesquite, Texas, back in the day, I was with my boy, and we was at the movies, and the police come start messing with us. We was smoking weed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And so they come messing with us, and the police told my boy, he was 16 at that time, told my boy to reach and get his wallet. He said, my wallet is on the floor. He said, okay, go ahead and reach for it. And when he reached for it, he pulled his pistol out. Now, my boy can't see him because he in the car, but I'm on the curb already in handcuffs. So I see him pull his pistol out like on the side. Like, why you going to ask the boy to reach for it? He's 16 years old. What are you afraid of? You know, but this just the reality of it. So I can understand, bro, but what I'm saying, if you going to be in a situation like that, you need to make sure you got eye contact with these people. You need to make sure that you is in defense mode to where you can defend yourself if anything happened. You walking away, you giving them the upper hand on you instantly. She could have tased you in the back of your neck and got away with it. And what nobody gonna do nothing but cry about it. You know what I'm saying? March about it. Burn a couple things that nobody was gonna do nothing, bro. You know, so you gotta be smart and make sure that you is in defense mode, but you can't let them know you in defense mode. If you let them know you in defense mode, they instantly afraid. You know what I'm saying? They already afraid, but now they terrified because they wondering what you scared of. Now they think you got drugs and guns on you. This is how they think. So we got to make sure that we on point in moments like that. Like, we got to train. Like, we got to make sure we on point in moments like that. And y'all notice the white woman following behind the boy. They said for 2 minutes and 17 seconds. Following behind the boy. For nothing. Talking about, I'm here to help you. Bitch, I didn't ask for your help. Period. There's nothing else to talk about. He said he ain't need no help. What else is there to talk about? He was fine. You're there to help him. He don't want help. What are you following him for? But we know what this really about. You know what I'm saying? We're not dumb. We know what this is really about. And so I just find it crazy, bro. Like, that they even had time to do this. It's a damn blizzard outside. The fact that y'all even had time to do this is crazy. But yeah, so she following the boy, you know, and trying to play like she his friend. Like trying to make him comfortable so he can calm down, put his guard down. These people are like military trained, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This sound like some war tactic shit. They trying to play like they your friend, you know, get your guard down, get you to relax, get you to not be so afraid. But then as soon as he say he don't want no help, you, hey, you are great. What? Bitch, I said I'm good. Leave me alone. What are we talking about? I'm straight. But it's just the reality of our situation, bro. You know, it is what it is. These people will create a problem. It won't be no problem. You know what I'm saying? They'll just create a problem. And if all else fails, they'll hit you with resisting arrest. And then just to add insult to injury, they turn around and make the black guy give out a statement about it. What the black guy giving a statement for? Nah, y'all said that they wasn't guilty or nothing. They didn't do nothing wrong. Okay, well then let them make their own statement. If they didn't do nothing wrong, what y'all hiding behind the camera for? Say something. You had a whole lot to say on the street. That boy didn't want to talk. You had a whole lot to say. Now this your time to talk and you ain't saying shit. These people trip me out, bro. You know what I'm saying? They trip me out, you know, but I guess my message to the young man, what's his name? Rodney Reese. You know, my message to the young man would just be, bro, I understand you probably frustrated and that you feel all kind of stuff right now, you know, but remember that the one thing that they hate more than anything else is an educated black man. And not any kind of black man, but an unapologetic black man. They hate that. You know what I'm saying? They hate that because they can't control that. They hate a strong-minded black man. They can't control that. You know what I'm saying? So don't react in the way that they expect you to. Don't react in a way that you may want to. Nah, this is chess, not checkers. You play checkers, you lose. You know what I'm saying? You play checkers, you lose. This is chess. Think. Learn how to use your head. Learn how to respond to your emotions in a productive way. I know that shit hurt, bro. Yeah, I know that shit hurt, but you ain't gotta cry. No, you ain't gotta cry. Turn your frustration into power. And pray to God, you know, for the wisdom to know how to use that power. Holla.